I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found a peace that comes from watching my fishes as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Well, hello. Wonderful to be here. I'm afraid Dina can't talk. She's lost her voice. I mean, it's really gone. She called me a few minutes ago, and it was terrible. She couldn't get out a word. She had to call me on her phone in order to squeak out a few words. So she has a flu or a virus or a bug or something. A little bit of fever. It's been going on for about 2 days. Absolutely can't talk. I mean, like that. It's just sad. So be hold kind thoughts and warm thoughts for Dina and pray for her health so that she'll be able to get up and be about her business tomorrow morning, as soon as that. Well, it's show and tell tonight, and typically we are gonna be visited by friends, and we're gonna have a good time. A little later on, Brenda will begin. We're going to do something a little different tonight. Facebook had set up a challenge kind of program. I think it's shown right at the top under live chat where there's a bullseye with an arrow, the number 0/5. If you'll click on that, what you'll see is it is a goal. And the goal is 5 teal super chats. Now, a teal super chat is $5 or more. And we need 5 of them in the next hour and a half. And if we get 5 of them in the next hour and a half, then we are going to do a giveaway. And the giveaway will be, I don't know yet. We're going to wait until Brenda gets here. It will be a stem plant pack, I think. So we're not going to have an auction today, but we will if we get 5, and there's the first one. There's Kristen B. I think that doesn't count. I think it needs to be $5. Let's take a look and see if it's showing one. Yes, it is. Wonderful. That counts. That's terrific. Okay, so we have one. We need four more, and then we will give away. We'll do a giveaway, and we'll do it on a number draw. Um, and if we get five in the next half hour or so, we'll do it again. So we can play this game all night long. It counted. Yes, very good. Thank you, Christian B. I received fish from Christian last week, a bag of bettas and a bag of green severum, baby green severum. They're a quarter to, oh, I don't know, not quite half an inch. And there were two larger ones that were about an inch. They're all doing wonderfully. The bettas, the bettas are remarkable. I don't know what you do to get the kind of colors you get, but even with pairs that do well, I got some black and white bettas. I have never in my life seen a black and white betta, but they're not just black and white. I mean, it's a remarkable design of black and white. I mean, they're just wonderful fish. I really need to post pictures of some of these. They are just amazing. So I will do that. I'll start getting pictures. We had a woman come in today and she bought one of the bettas that one of the males that Christian sent us a month or more ago. And of course, they've gotten big and beautiful by now. I mean, they're just remarkable fish. This fish had an orange color on it, the likes of which I've never seen before. It looked, what in the world can I say? It looked like, what's the orange ice cream bar? It was that color, that kind of shiny, bright orange color. I never saw a fish with that kind of color. I mean, even the even the saltwater fish, like the clownfish, it was almost iridescent, but very very bright. A beautiful beautiful color, and that was just the main body color. There were two or three other colors surrounding it. I mean, it was with spots, flecks no less. Absolutely, I didn't get a picture of it. I wish I would have. It was out the door before I thought to do it. I need to take pictures of these fish. They are just magnificent. Well, I had it marked for $14.95, and when they first came in, there was a mark for less than that, $9.95, on the other side of the room. And Corey, who caught the fish and bagged it, wrote that on the bag. And he came back to me, and the woman was here, and I said, "Oh my, that's marked higher, but I guess I'll have to accept it." And then I keyed it in, and it came up as 14.95, and I said, "I'm sorry, I I I have to charge you 14.95. That's what it's listed as." And she said, "Oh, no problem at all." She was just delighted to get it. A fish that easily was worth $30, easily $30. So, just one more example of the beauty of these animals whoops, that Christian has been sending. Game to add in. Everyone enjoy the evening. Thank you, Cinnamon. That's very kind of you. So we have two. We need three more, and then we're going to do a freebie. And every five super chats, we'll do a freebie. How's that? And it will be absolutely free. Whatever it is, There will be no shipping charge, nothing. It will be sent to the winner at no charge at all. I can only guarantee one winner, however. So it's going to be the first one posted, which is extremely unfair, I know, because of the lag. But there's really not much we can do about that. I mean, I suppose I could put a 1 minute limit on the bids and then shut it down and wait 5 minutes and then select it. NC is in for a third. NC is in for a third. Because let's see if this is counting as three. I think it probably is. Yes, it certainly is. Goodness, you guys are amazing. That's great fun. Um, so anyway, we'll just move forward. The book. We need to be talking about the book. We got a video up today. It's getting very few views. I did not expect it to be a super popular video because it's an advertisement for our book. So only certain people are going to be interested. But we wanted to be able to promote it, and we're just going to do everything we can to promote this book. It is remarkable. I think we're pretty close to the first 100 sales. I don't know exactly. I actually have not looked today. I may a little later on when I get a break, if I get a break. But for now, it's $29.95. Now, there are a few things you need to know about the book. It is, of course, an ebook. It is not a paperback or a hard press book, which makes it of greater value than it would be if it were a paperback or a hardbound book. For the simple reason it contains links to articles, links to videos, and links to other channels. And not just one or two, many, countless links are in the book, and more will be added. This book is going to grow. It's going to become a major research center for natural aquariums. So buying in now is going to be a really good deal for you because as this goes on, the price is going to go up. The people who buy the initial book will be lifetime members. That means you will never be charged more for this resource than the $29.95 you pay now. This probably will go on for months. It may go on for 6 months or so. But at some point, the fee structure is going to change and it will become a monthly fee. At such time, those who are currently paid up will be grandfathered in. That means they will automatically become lifetime members. So if we charge $5 a month for this in 6 months, that's $60 a year. If you have it for 10 years, that's $600. Think about it. $29.95 looks pretty good when you're looking at a lifetime membership fee of hundreds of dollars for something that will be of such tremendous value to you that it will become, well, it'll just be something you refer to again and again and again. It will also be linked to Discord, which will allow you to interface with other hobbyists who are similarly involved in the same kind of aquarium system. So this is going to be remarkable. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to go on for years. It's going to be the very best resource anywhere for information and support about the Natural Aquarium. Be sure to join today. Well, Jacob is here. Hello, Jacob.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you? Let me get
Pretty
you up.
good. There's my bushy nose. You finally see how she comes out now?
Oh, look at that. Sure enough.
She's right there behind thing. But I went out and got a lot of leaves today, like 70 leaves, put
Oh,
them
you
everywhere.
sure did. Oh, yeah.
And
Wonderful.
that's a rainbow trout. And I think the acclimation part it killed the rainbow trout because they're used to a more colder water consistently.
Yeah,
And it
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Certain cold water fish just will not work in a what do I want to say? A warm water aquarium. They probably will not survive much above 60 degrees, maybe 70, certainly not 80. So, what
wow,
are
yeah.
you going to do? Are you going to leave it up there? You're going to push it down in the sand? Or remove it? What's your plan?
Oh, I never remove it. I never remove it. I
What do
let
you,
them do what they gotta do, and then it's usually gone within a day, and then finally comes down, and then you'll see it. It'll decay and push itself down into the stand, and then once it gets down there, then it finally pushes itself down the anaerobic down in the soil.
sounds good.
There, that the minute that this thing died, it didn't even have a chance. Not even 30 seconds. All my fish was basically already on top of it. No, basically getting everything off of it that they need to get off of it that was beneficial to them, that they,
Yeah,
can go through that process of that. But
yeah.
see, that's
Notice that, yeah, the eyes are gone, the tail's gone. Next thing
because
they'll do is open the stomach.
right. Because see, even this, I could, if you could even smell this, that's because my process not being stalled. It's actually 100% working breakdown. And that's why I have no stinkiness because the stinkiness is caused by an imbalance of it. Something's causing that not to work right. It's you know what I mean? That you need to break down to work
Yeah, you
100%.
have right. It's really remarkable. Somebody made the comment. Um, I got an email about this kind of issue. They were saying, oh, it was all about feeding shrimp. They said, isn't it dangerous to feed shrimp if you have live shrimp in your tank? Really good question. The answer, of course, is no, it's not, because the pieces of chopped up shrimp are not being eaten because they're shrimp. They're being eaten because it's dead material.
See,
Anything that dies in the tank is fair game instantly for everything in the tank. It's exactly what you're saying. Just amazing, isn't it?
see all those jumpers back there on the top of the water? There's a lot of them. And then you know how I found that rainbow trout? It was because I dug down in. I went down in a big pouch of, leaf litter that was surrounded by a nice stump in the creek. And I just went down nice and easy and got it a little bit and stuffed it in my bucket. And about that time I seen bubbles and I seen something like flopping. I said, "What? I caught something."
How about
And
that?
here it was, a rainbow trout. Because I mean, if that rainbow trout would have survived, I mean, it probably would have gotten at least what, like 6, 7 inches, if I had the right tank for it.
You have cold water tank, right? Right. Pretty neat, Jacob. Pretty neat.
Yeah,
Let's
the
see.
minute I,
Christian B just just posted another 44.99. Let's see, that puts us at four, 4 out of 5. We need one more, and we're going to do a giveaway. Pretty exciting stuff. Jacob, we have Somu up. He wants to come talk to us. Let me uh, let me move on to him. Was there anything else you wanted to mention?
I know that basically, um, you just stick by what you teach. It's very, very, very good knowledge. And it kind of is a bummer that some people don't understand it. But it just I guess it takes time out of some people to understand
Yeah,
it.
and that's right. And the other part of it is we just need to talk about what we're doing because people get influenced by that. They'll get curious, they'll get interested, and they'll discover that they may put their toe in the water, and then before long they're swimming with the fishes in a natural tank. Thanks, Jacob. Nice to have you with us. Bye
Absolutely.
for
Thank
now. Somu,
Hi, sir.
hello.
Yes. Hello. I wanted to show you my first tank I made. So initially, I was very afraid to use soil and sand. So what I did is I capped ADA soil with sand. So
Okay,
this is yeah, and so this is a shallow water tank, and I have also used a canister filter.
okay.
I I don't think I'm not sure if I should remove this canister filter or not.
Oh, I think you should. Do you
Okay, is
have
it
a do you have a sponge filter you can put in with a little air pump?
okay? I'll put one sponge filter, and
Yeah,
there's
that would
also
be
a
good.
small HOB filter here. Where
And
is
what
it?
else do you
Okay,
have there? You have a hang on the back. Well,
yeah,
that is that working?
yeah. That at the timing it's switched off,
Okay.
but yeah,
What
that
is that?
works.
What is that alongside it?
Oh, that one is the canister filter outlet.
Ah, okay, very good. Yeah, I would take the canister off, turn the hang on the back on. That'll be
Oh,
adequate.
oh, okay. This is
You
a
have
four and a
enough
half feet.
plants in there. I think you have
Okay,
enough plants in there to carry it.
yeah.
Looks good. It looks wonderful. What size tank is that?
This is a 4.5 feet long, and
Okay.
the height is 1 feet. The depth is 1 feet.
And it's about 18 inches. Huh. That's
It's about
about
48 inches long and
okay.
12 inches tall and 12 inches deep.
So it's about 30 gallons then.
Yeah,
Front to back, 12
yes.
inches front to back.
Front to back 12 inches, top to
Okay.
bottom 12 inches.
Yeah, 30 gallons. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Nice tank. It looks great. That's actually my Old Faithful tank. It's exactly what that is. Yeah, it's about a 33-gallon tank. I
I have
have
seen in
one.
your.
Yeah, mine is 24 years old. Been
Oh,
selling
wow.
24 years. These tanks will last forever because there's not very much pressure because they're shallow, and so they tend not to leak. They
Okay.
tend to hold up for a very, very long time. It's really a wonderful tank for
Thank you very
small,
much, sir.
especially for small fish.
Yes. I have seen in your videos, sir. So I have seen a lot of your videos. There are shallow. I mean, on the video, it looks quite shallow. The tank height looks quite, uh, I mean, not very tall, but you put discus and angelfish. So,
That's
I mean,
right. Yep.
yeah. And there is my Other tank, this is a newly set tank. I am waiting for it to get cycled. So this is a proper dirted tank.
Oh,
I've
wonderful.
used I've used 1 inch sand capped with 1 inch soil capped with 2 inches of sand.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
I like the plants. Where are you from? Where do you live?
I am from India and
You're
I
in.
live. Yeah,
Have you noticed that we're supposed the videos, our YouTube videos, are supposed to be dubbed in um, in your native language. Have you noticed whether that is working?
I see all your videos are in English. Are you
There,
talking about the subtitles?
the what?
The
No,
subtitles,
no,
captions.
no. I'm talking about something else. They're supposed to be dubbing in. What is your native language? Hindustan
Hindi.
Hindi. They're supposed to be dubbing in audio in Hindi.
Okay, so I haven't checked that out.
You
Maybe
may
there
need
is an
to look
option.
for it. Yeah, I'll be curious to know if it's working
Yeah,
because
I'll
I'm
check it out.
good.
I'll let you know on the comments.
Thank
How,
you. Wonderful.
yeah. So is
This
it done is
yeah.
it done automated by an
Yes.
app or is it done by people?
It's automated, but you probably need to select it.
Okay. I'll check it out. I didn't know that. Thanks for telling. Although your English videos are quite clear and
Well, your English is exceptional.
oh nah.
It is.
Okay.
What
And
size? That's a
sir,
nice tank. Whoa.
yeah.
Is that a 29?
So this is a 100-gallon tank.
A
It
hundred
is
gallon.
yeah
Wow.
4 by 2 by 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
am
a
unable to decide whether to plant this or use cichlids. I mean, cichlids are beautiful fish, but I don't think they can be kept on a in a planted tank. I was seeing your video the other day that Central American cichlids can be kept in hardy plants like what that is
yeah, I do it
Amazon
all.
sword.
I do it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
keep
but
Africans in planted tanks.
yeah, you told that to use 6 inches of sand.
Well, no. That would be for salt water. For salt water.
Okay,
If you
so
will
could
do 2 inches of dirt and 4 inches of sand.
okay,
And then you can put any kind of plant in it. But try to do Amazon swords, Vallisneria, and Aponogetans. The bulb
okay,
plants contain toxins that fish find distasteful. They will not eat them. So
okay.
that's kind of remarkable because they're a beautiful and very delicate plant.
Hmm.
That's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with that.
And sir, I wanted to ask you something. So these small tanks which I have, the fishes are very small. So I think the bioload these tanks can handle it. But if say the big tank, it will have big fishes. Cichlids are very big fishes, 4 inches, 6 inches. Some go up to 8 inches. So will the I mean, if I do it walls father fish style, will it be able to handle the bioload
Yes,
naturally?
that you will want to use your canister filter on it,
Okay,
and you should get an air pump
okay.
to be able to use an air pump on it as well.
Air pump
So
for circulation.
that'll give you two sources of moving water, and that's
Okay.
important because with a lot of big fish, you don't want the tank to go still if one of those devices stops working.
Hmm.
So the canister filter for sure, and an air pump. And you can either put just an air stone on that or a large sponge filter.
Okay. So there will be a canister filter, an air pump. By air pump, you mean for circulation, right?
Yes,
Okay. And then I'll throw in a few small sponge filters as well. I mean,
perfect,
one or two.
perfect. Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
And sir, sorry for taking your time. I'll ask one more question.
sure.
Uh, so in this method which you teach, you tell us to use soil capped with sand.
Yes,
Then the soil starts with the help of the sand. It starts to, create a soil of its own with the help of waste from fish.
that's right.
So if I use not potting soil, but those commercial uh, aqua soils instead of soil and cap it in a similar manner. So will it behave similarly, or will there be a
No,
different?
no, here's the thing there's a formula for this. If you get in the Discord, the Father Fish Shoal, you can find the formula there. It
Okay.
includes peat moss, manure, and potting soil.
Ah,
It's two-part. Half of it is peat moss, a fourth of it is potting soil, and the other fourth is some kind of compost.
hmm.
That's the formula. So if you use the material you're talking about, that would be 25%. That would take the place of, I don't know what, actually,
Yeah.
the potting soil, I suppose. You still would need, you still would need peat moss or some kind of peat
Buffer.
material.
Uh,
It could be ground leaves. It could be cocoa coir, anything of that sort, and then something that has a lot of nutrient in it, some kind of compost, pond mud, a garden soil, that kind of thing,
okay.
and then
Yes.
mix that together. Now we add to that our supplement, which contains 14 different ingredients. We do have someone in India now who's expressed interest in developing that as a business in order to make that available. We cannot ship it country to country because it will not go through customs.
Yeah, and the costing will increase dramatically.
Oh yeah, the cost is impossible.
Yeah. So
Uh,
the biggest thing here
but you can
in
find
India.
you can find the formula
uh,
also for that in the show.
yeah. So I am kind of interested. Uh, the thing is that in India, the biggest factor which you will have to be mindful of is that people are very budget conscious. So, for example, I bought a ADA soil. It cost me in dollars. It costed me about 3,000 or 7 3 about $50 a bag. Huh?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, $50 a bag, 9 liters bag. In Indian rupees, it is 3,200 something.
Yeah, and
But the
it's
thing
really
is,
it's really not worth that
it's
because
not worth it.
it only
And
lasts about a year.
the biggest motivation for me buying it was that I was unsure about this Volstead method. I was a very new person in this hobby. I have been in this hobby for the past 1 year, not more than that.
Okay.
But I had a so the thing is, in India, 99% of people, aquarium hobbyists, they don't want to spend much on these things. So your method comes in here because it is not only sustainable, but it is also budget friendly. Huh? A
Yes.
budget is a very big factor if you want to tap into the Indian market.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, and
Well, I am looking for a distributor.
okay.
If that's something you're interested in working toward, come over on the Discord and we'll talk about it. It will be necessary for you to manufacture the product, but that's what we do, and it's really not complicated.
Yeah, I've seen that video. And your branding is how is your reach among Indian audiences?
We're at about 10%.
Okay, that's a lot.
That
That's
is a
very good.
lot. Yeah.
And in India, you can use platforms like Amazon and Flipkart uh, initially because you see, so the thing is, we have to place this product in such a way that not only the customers, the potential customer will understand that it is better than aqua soil, it is more cost effective than aqua soil, but they will also understand that it is less maintenance than aqua soil, because in aqua soil, after 1 year, as you just said, it has to be changed or root tabs should be used. But this
Yeah,
thing,
exactly.
this
Right.
father fish method, it's quite amazing actually. It's, I mean, it's a piece of nature inside your room.
Well,
So
Samo,
it's,
I look forward to talking with you on Discord. Please come
yeah,
over.
I'll join you on Discord. What's your timing? When are you available on Discord?
I'm in and out all day, every day.
Okay, I'll,
Leave a
so
message.
actually right now you will be surprised to know, in India the time right now is 5 a.m. in the morning.
Right. It's 10 hours later.
Yeah,
Right.
so you are talking to the biggest nerd in the room right now. Because 5 a.m. in the morning, I'm not sleeping, I'm talking to
To
Father
Father.
Fish about aquariums.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So the thing is, I'm free Saturday, Sunday. Actually, I have a kind of a job. So I'll try to communicate to you on Discord. How will I do that? Is there a, I
You'll
mean,
see. It'll be obvious. Yeah,
okay, Discord.
yeah,
I'll find it. I'll find
you'll
you.
find me.
Okay.
It won't be a problem.
Okay. Thank you, sir. It was very nice
Delighted to
talking to
meet you.
you.
So,
Okay.
bye for now.
Bye bye.
Wow. Let's see. Somebody was up and they were waiting and waiting and waiting and they went away. Come on back. I'm sorry that took so long. It's Bio Aqua or something. Let's see. Nigel's is here. I need to get over on, but I use sponge method with cat filter or hang on back. Yes. Let's see. We need to get a few wrenches posted here. Let me do this. And somebody just came in. So I need to get back to them. There's Nigel Doom by Kirk Wallerab. Can you use mushroom compost? Absolutely. It is superior because it contains fungal, it contains fungus, which is absolutely critical for a tangerine koi. Yeah, the tangerine was Deborah just I never saw color like that. Just remarkable. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I deleted your message. I didn't want to do that. I I was trying unhide user. Okay. Let me get you back. What I was trying to do is get a wrench. And I clicked the wrong button. Here we go. This didn't go down far enough. Let me get this done. And somebody, we got two people in now, I think. Let me get over there. Mushroom compost. Guppy Geddon, Moth Burger, recommendations for better care. Yeah, my recommendations for better care get me in deep trouble all the time. It's rather remarkable. Bio folks is here.
Hey,
Hello, bio folks.
what's up? What's up?
Hi there.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I missed last week, so I just had to come in to give y'all an update.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, I
Um,
love this. I love this.
the plants are doing good. I actually rearranged a whole bunch of stuff. I switched out a whole lot of plants and moved the
Now
big
you
guy
have
right here.
you have a dirt bottom. Is that it?
Oh, yeah, dirt bottom. There's a rock bottom all the way along the edge of the tank that separates the dirt from the water.
All the way around. Okay.
Yep, all the way around to the back. And I think
And
this
then, oh, I see. So the
this this,
water
this little corner spot is the only spot that has water under it that's actually touching water.
where the dirt is touching the water. So on
Right.
the other side, the dirt is sitting
Touching the
on top
water.
of the rock, which
Right.
is above the water level.
Boom.
That's pretty slick.
And it's all the way around.
Wow.
And there goes the one of our
Okay. And then you have scooped out some of the rock in the deeper section.
Yep.
Got it.
I did like a little almost like a recycle. I just pulled out all the stuff that was kind of already broken down and
Yeah.
ran it through again.
Huh.
See, the fish is pretty happy. We could catch him. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Zebra. That's remarkable.
And there's two of them in here. They be up under that log right here.
Right. Right.
It's their favorite little spot.
That's really interesting too, because it demonstrates you can have little fish in very shallow water.
Oh yeah, most definitely. This is probably like 4 inches, maybe three.
Well, the water is only about two, if two.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Wow.
the crabs like it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And what you got? Crabs? You have frogs?
We got two cricket frogs, one spring peeper. We have one red claw crab, more to come, and two zebra Daniels, a forest, scorpion in here somewhere,
Wow.
garden wolf spider. Oh, we got a knoll too, right there
Oh,
in the tree.
look at that. Oh, how cool. Oh my.
So yeah, we're making progress, making
Oh,
progress.
I love it. That's wonderful.
And I heard you
Wow.
talk about the mushroom something.
Yes. Right.
What is that about, and how do I do that? Because I want to add some of that into here.
Do you have access to mushroom soil?
Not that I know of. I haven't looked neither.
I don't know how to get it. I don't have access to it. I use spirococcus, which is it's really a fungal starter material.
Okay.
Um, you can buy that at the garden supply store, and they may also have. Um, uh, you might check online, check on Amazon, see if there is um, mushroom soil. There
Mushrooms.
may also be a mushroom factory near you where you could get some of that soil. The benefit of it is it contains fungus, and fungus is more important to the breakdown of waste even than bacteria.
Okay.
Uh, you don't think about it much, but in order for the aquarium to work or for a garden to work, there has to be fungus in there helping to break down everything.
Right.
So, it's kind of a hidden little miracle worker that we don't know much about, don't think much about, but it's really a absolutely critical part of of the biological process.
Right, right. Yeah, I'm ready.
This is
That's what.
this is stunning. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. Oh yeah. I posted 2 updates on the tank on YouTube so far about just what's been going on
Oh,
inside.
wonderful. Okay.
I will send it to your Instagram or wherever you would want me to send it. I could send it to you.
Okay, you can do that. I have an Instagram.
Okay.
Also, I'm on X and on Rumble,
Okay.
and we're on TikTok too, for that matter.
I think I got
We're
you.
trying to get a group together on Rumble right now. There are
Okay.
some efforts to do that, so we'll move into all the other platforms.
That sounds
But also get over on Discord. We,
okay.
you, you'll
I'm on.
find a home there.
Okay.
And it'll be a very simple matter to be able to set up a channel doing precisely what you're doing. I know
Right.
that a lot of people will be very interested in this. So
Okay.
do join us on Discord.
Yeah, I try to do most of my updates for you, to be honest, so that you can see. I know that you're interested in.
Well, thank you so much. I absolutely
No problem.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, bio folks.
Thank you. You too.
Bye for now.
All right. See you soon.
And we have Paul here. Hello, Paul.
Hey, Father Fish, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So we're on day 10 of your tank, your soil, your plants, and these things are shooting up. They're almost to the water level.
Nice.
Now, my question is, I turned the light down a little bit because this was a really strong light. So I turned it down to 60%. And just because I didn't know if these were growing too fast. I mean, look at the shoots on these. They're just crazy.
Yeah, I see that. Right.
They're just, these were last week, these were probably, well, they were all slumped over because I had just planted them the last time I showed you. But it was on Saturday the 7th. So now in 10 days, this is what I got from your plants. It's amazing.
Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
and I have 6 rasboras in there, Harlequin rasboras. But my concern is if these plants keep growing and filling in all the area at the top, is that going to ruin the area where they like to swim?
Not at all.
Okay.
No, in fact, just the opposite. Fish are used to living in an aquatic environment where they spend most of their time hiding in plants.
Mm-hmm.
The less open space there is, the better they like it. So that means the more plants you have, the more fish you can have.
Okay, because that's what I was going to be one of my other questions too. I'd like to get some smaller fish, but I would like to also put some kind of a centerpiece fish in, like a honey gourami or something,
Yeah, that'd be good.
and maybe some kind of shrimp. My grandson really wants shrimp.
Shrimp will work beautifully in there.
Okay, how
That-
long? Wait
is that
about
a
a month
thing?
or so.
No, you every week you can add something. Add
Okay.
2 or 3 new fish every week.
Okay.
So long as they're doing well and things are growing, you can keep adding to it.
Yeah, the plants are growing. The fish have gotten way bigger. You can kind of see some of them swimming around.
Yeah.
Those were
No,
just
it looks
tiny.
great.
Yeah, everything is fantastic, Father Fish. I couldn't be happier. Your soil's amazing.
Nice.
Your plants have been amazing. I'm just waiting on my resurrection jars to get old enough to put them in because I don't want to introduce any planaria or anything in. But and now I can't get any more because we're frozen over up here.
Right.
There's no open water.
Is that right?
Yeah, Wisconsin's pretty froze over right now, unless it's
I'm sure it is.
unless it's a pretty swift moving body of water. But then it's open in the middle, and then you got to walk out there, and I'm not taking that chance.
I agree with you.
Too cold.
That may be a trip you don't walk back from.
Yeah, or I don't walk back dry.
Right. Even worse.
I walk back cold and wet and angry.
Really.
But yeah, this is just a 10-day update. Just wanted to show you if anybody out there is wondering about your soil or your plants. Unbelievable.
I love it, Paul. Thank
They
you.
Thank you.
You bet.
Take
Bye.
care.
Nice. Oh my. So Dina is sick. She can't talk. She has lost her voice. I mean, really lost her voice. Oh, like that, lost her voice. Impossible for her to talk. So she just, and she's starting to get a fever. So we sent her off to bed to get better by morning because we need her to work her little tail off tomorrow morning. So we need her well and healthy. Thoughts and prayers and cares for Dina that she gets better quickly. All right, we are at 4. Is that we still there? We are at 4 super chats. We need one more in order to be able to in order to be able to do our giveaway, our free giveaway. One more $5 super chat. So the next one that comes in, we're gonna go for it. Let's see who needs wrenches here. I think I gave Nigel one. I did. Nigel's Aquatic Shop. Let's see. Pond. Whoops. Somebody did it. I got the things flying all over the place here. All right. We have 5. Adam Armbruster came through. Thank you, Adam. Okay, we are now reset, or we're going to be. I don't know if we can reset. Goal achieved. We may only be able to do one goal. Oh no, it says here, start another goal. And we're going to make this for 1 hour. Is that right? What is it, quarter of? Yeah, 1 hour. It'll be a giveaway, and it'll be the same deal. Okay, start goal. All right, we're starting a new goal, but we're gonna do a giveaway right now. Let's see. Stuck in their ways. Yeah, that's about it. The people who are stuck in their ways. This is really interesting, and it's important to understand. Can I say that I am stuck in my way? Well, in one way I can, in that I'm certainly committed to the system that has been developed here. So in that sense, I'm stuck in it, but I'm not stuck in it to the extent that I'm not willing to modify it, to improve it, to grow it, to make it something, even to do substantial kinds of modification. I'm certainly open to that. Now, having said that, one of the things that I have realized is the importance of learning the basics. And there are basic principles involved in doing what we're doing. Having an adequately enriched soil that is not too thick, because if it's too thick, it invades the water column. So it needs to be of a restricted depth. It needs to have adequate nutrients in it to be able to last more than 12 months. It needs to be able to last really about 3 years, which means it really does need a substantial amount of fixed nutrient that would be like mineralized nutrient that is slower to break down, that needs to go through a process of assimilating with other chemicals and biological activities in order to become accessible to plants, a process that simply takes a while. So there's that as a basic principle. Capping is a basic principle. If you don't cap, then you simply have a water column full of nutrients, full of the nutrients that typically are in the substrate. The substrate gets washed out, in other words. And as water is moving, it's continually washing it out. So you wind up with the same level of nutrient in the water as is in the substrate. So the cap, the sand cap, is really critical to prevent that from happening. So that's another basic principle. Beyond those kinds of things, I'm certainly open to experimentation. Uh, uh, Elements, different kinds of elements, different kinds of soils, um, different ways of contouring, perhaps, varying the depth and composition depending on the application. All of those kinds of things. I'm open to those kinds of variations. Am I open to a bare tank, to a pure gravel tank, to a tank where the water needs to be changed weekly in order to prevent the fish from getting sick? Probably I'm not open to that. I think I'd be hard pressed to be pushed into that. So, yeah, I guess in that sense, I'm closed minded. I believe that's different, though, than wanting to stick with what is working, because if you make them, because you know you've got control of it, you figured it out, you know how to do it, you can manage it, um, you know what's required, and you just do that consistently and coherently. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, nothing in this world. It may limit what you're able to do in terms of things like growing plants, for example, or raising baby fish, or having a food web, having microfauna, those kinds of things. You might be restricted from that. But if you don't care about that, then if you don't care about it, you don't care about it. So I guess the upshot of it is, yeah, there are a lot of ways to keep aquariums, and a lot of them are pretty effective. I choose to do it this way because it allows me to experience the things I want to be able to experience. A food web is something I want to be able to experience. Natural breeding in a tank in which the babies are able to find enough food to be able to survive. That's something that absolutely interests me. Being able to maintain a stable environment that sustains itself over long periods of time with an adequate number of fish in it. That's something I want to be able to do. So, all of that, my goals, my personal goals, my personal interests at this point in time are best carried forward with the kind of system we're developing and talking about here, a so-called natural aquarium. And while there are variables in that, and should be variables in that, the basic system is what is making it possible for me to enjoy the the kind of aquarium that I want to be able to have. So, we're gonna have a giveaway here right now. Right now. NC NC is so hot to do this. NC Plecocators, let's do the giveaway. Let's give away some funds. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. Right now. All right. Let's see. I need to write down. Let's do. Should we do the alphabet or should we do numbers? Let's do a word. Let's do a word. Um, we're going to do a word that is a species of fish. A species of fish. And I'm going to write it down. Now, I don't mean tetra. Tetra is not a species. Tetra is a genera, it's a family. I don't mean a cichlid. I mean a specific species, a specific kind of fish, like a diamond tetra, like a neon tetra. It's not going to be a tetra. Well, it might be. It might be. Let me come up with a fish here. Oh, dear. All right. I got it. I'm going to write it down. And I can't write on this. It's waxed. I picked up a card, a Christmas card. I was going to write on it. Well, it won't let me. Okay. Oh, I can't find a card. They used to have a whole stack of cards here. Okay, I got something I can write on. All right. Now, I'm not going to use a technical name. I'm going to use a common name. A common name. And we will begin in a common name of a common fish. This is not an unusual, weird, way out there kind of fish. It's a fish you can find in any pet shop. Won't always find it, maybe, but you can find it in any pet shop. All right, we will begin. And the first person who guesses it will win a stem pack. We have several. Giant Danio, Fancy Guppy, Basmati Rainbow, Pandagara, Giant Danio, Harlequin Rasbora, Cory Dory, Autocyclus Catfish, Dwarf Sucker, Red-Wide Platy, Cory Catfish, Betta, Epistogramma, White Cloud, Neon, Angel, Placat Betta, Cardinal Tetra, Angelfish. This is going to be too difficult. Let me give you a hint. It is red. It is red. The fish is red. May not be 100% red, but it's predominantly red. Silver arowana, Cory, Molly, cherry barb, clownfish, chili rasbora, glow light tetra, neon tetra, red-vine platy. Interesting. Red eye, discus, red Siamese fighting fish, Mickey Mouse platy, rosy barb. We have a winner. Ray's Fish Room called it at Rosy Barb. And it says right here, Rosy Barb. There it is. There was, what was it? A cherry barb. Somebody said cherry barb. It kind of caught me up short for a minute. But it is a different fish. So we're going to give the win to for cherry barb. to, I gotta find it now. Rosie Barb, Ray's Fish Room. There it is, Ray's Fish Room. Congratulations, Ray. Ray, you need to send to um, Father Father Fish Aquariums S. Father Fish Aquariums at gmail.com. Send me your name, your address, the name of the fish that you won with, put down Rosie Barb, pack of stem plants. I need your phone number, and I'm going to, and your email address. I will send you, is that all I need? I'm not going to send you an invoice because it's free. I need your address, email, include your phone number in case I need to get back to you. Your address, email, phone number, and what you're contacting me for, because I get hundreds of emails every day. But I'll be on the lookout. Send to Father. Somebody write this down, please. Father Fish Aquariums at gmail.com. And we will get this off to Ray's Fish Room. Congratulations, Ray. Good job. Cardinal tetra, goldfish, jewel cichlid, red bristlenose serpe, ember, red tetra. Nice. Nice. Well, that was fun. Ray gets the swag bag. I'm sure what we're going to do is a stem pack. So we'll be getting that out to you. 3G, you did not have it. 3G, you had cherry barb, not rosy barb. The cherry barb is different from a rosy barb. Let me do this. Let's see if I can do this. There is a rosy barb. 3G. Oh, look. Oh, he did. Darn it. How did I miss that? 3G, you're right, you did. Two above Ray is 3G Rosie Barb. Honest to God. I'm losing my mind. How did that happen? How did that happen? 651, 652. 3G said Rosie Barb. He did. It's right there. All right. I'm going to have to give it to both of you. Since I already announced it to Ray, I can't take it back. So I'm going to also give it to 3G. And with my apologies. Because I was thinking, who said cherry barb? That was 3G. 3G said cherry barb, and then he said rosy barb. He did. Honestly, I'm glad I went back and looked. All right, 3G said, ugh. My apologies. Send me your name, address, phone number, email, so I can get both of you a pack of stem plants out. And I'll do that. We will do that tomorrow. Oh dear. My apologies, 3G. I can't understand how I missed it. Well, I did. I obviously did. And it even came in sooner. And I don't know. It's beyond me to figure these things out. Very well. It is what it is. Um, you both, you both are winners. I'm not going to take it away from Ray, and I certainly cannot deny 3G. Ah, you did have it first. You absolutely did. And Sweet Polly said cherry barb. Yes. Oh, 3G said cherry barb as well. A couple of people did that. Ray's Fish Road. Is that Ray's? It is Ray's Fish Road. Nice. Yes, he did. Timothy McGarren. Yes, he did. Yes. Christian, everybody's calling me on that. I know. I know, Timothy. Look at this. 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 3G. Goodness sakes. Swamp Beast, hello. And 3G says Ray can have it. I'm going to give it to both of you, 3G. Absolutely, yeah. Brenda is here. Hey, Brenda. I wish you'd have been here a minute ago. You'd have saved my sorry butt. So Brenda, put aside 2 packs, two stem packs that we're going to ship out tomorrow to 3G and to Ray's Fish Road. 3G out of first. There it is. 3G Road, there it is. Look again, says OC. Look at that. They're all calling me. 2 winners, right? And Christian says happens. Sounds like Dina. Yeah, it happens. Double giveaway. You bet. And congratulates to everybody. Well, I try to be at least fair. Try to be fair. 3G and Ray. There was a lot going on. Now come the excuses. Thank you, Timothy. I appreciate it. Brenda. Hello, Brenda, says Guppy. What is this? What is this? Christopher Joseph. My goldfish is redder than the rosy barb. The rosy barb. That would be, who would the rosy barb be? That would be a drunken Shakespeare. The rosy barb. NC wants to come up and help me read the comments. I can't do it, NC. I'm sorry, I would like to, but I really can't do it. I did that once and I got in a lot of trouble with YouTube. Hi.
I have a special stem pack. It's not
Oh,
all
okay.
singles. Well, they're not all different. There's a couple of doubles in the pack,
Right.
but I only have one.
Right.
But I have there's 2 or 3 of the stems that are multiple of the same one.
Okay, so,
Wanna
all
do
right.
Another giveaway.
We can do another giveaway. Oh, when do we do that? All right. I don't have another, I don't have another 5. I don't even have 1. We got burned out on top chats. I see. I did that after 5 top chats.
Okay.
It was a contest. If I got 5 top chats of $5 or more, then I did a free giveaway and we got them. And it took a while to get there, and now nobody wants to start a second one.
I caught the tail end of that. So
Yeah.
whatever you want if you want to do, I don't know how you want to do it, but I do have one.
I don't know. We could do another one. Brenda is saying, "Come here, come here, and say this. Come here and tell everybody what you're saying." Let me get you. Come here. Come right here. Right here.
Okay. I have a special stem pack. It has multiples of. There's a couple of the stems in there that are of the same, so it'll be like 2 or 3 of the same one. They do total 16, so there's 16 total. It's just they're not all different, but I have one.
It'll be about 10 or 12 different ones. There are 2 or 3 that'll be doubled up. All right, you want to do that? We can do that. Let's do that. By the way, Brenda is my niece. She is my cousin's child, and has been an absolute godsend. It saved my butt from falling on my face, I think. And it's been just a real workhorse in this effort to bring this business to life and to bring it all to you. So 3G is here. Hi.
Hello, Father Fish.
Good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. I want to come up and say that I don't do well with stem plants, and so if you want to not send them to me, I'm totally fine with it. Or if you want to re-gift them, you can gift them to somebody else.
Okay. All right.
I don't do
Let
good
me
with stem
talk to
plants.
Brenda. We'll figure something out. I think I believe I do have your address.
You do, yes, sir. Charles
do.
Hammett.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that.
And I wanted to see if my phone was working. The last 2 times I've been up, it's been real choppy. I guess it's working all right today.
No, it's still choppy, but it's better.
Okay, let me try one thing right quick.
It's understandable, at least. It's more like this, where I can actually understand what you're saying.
How about now?
Worse.
That's even worse.
Yes, that's worse.
I plugged my headphones in.
And even worse. It's going in the wrong direction.
All right. Thank you, Father Fish. I'm going to get out of here.
Thank you, 3G. Appreciate
Let
it.
y'all want to look at something else. If you want to look at some fish, I can show some.
All right. All right. Yeah, do something. Sure.
If you got something going on, I know. So
Look at this. Nice. Nice.
there's about a million Malaysian trumpet smells in this thing.
Are they 4 inchers?
No.
3?
The distance,
Yeah.
yeah, the bigger ones are about 4 inches or so, and the smaller ones are right about
3 to
3
4.
inches.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I lost,
Yeah, I've
I
got a
lost
bunch
one.
that size.
I lost one about a week ago. I came in, I didn't know it had a problem. I just came in and he was gone. It was my biggest one, actually.
Huh. Yeah, I bought about 20 of them. And I lost one. Corey took some home and he lost one. Other than that, I haven't lost any. So I've been pleased about that.
That's the first one of those I've lost in a while.
Aren't they stunning? Oh, God, I love those fish. So it's the group that is so spectacular.
Right.
It's like dancers. It's a pageantry.
These were born on June 2nd, so they're getting on up there size-wise.
Yeah, they sure are. 6 months. They're breeding size. Wonderful fish. Beautiful. With the blue. Do you see the blue highlights?
Yeah, they got the blue
nice.
big time. There's Altoms.
They're growing.
They're getting bigger.
They are growing.
Over half the tank. I scared them.
Yeah.
These are parents of those ones we was just looking at. They're
Uh,
they're in one of those tanks you were just talking about.
right.
It's a bare bottom with containers in it.
Right.
It can be done a lot of ways, but your method's the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Hands
Exactly.
down.
Yeah. Sure enough.
All right, well, there's the greens, and I'll get out of here.
Thank you, 3G. Good to see
All
you.
right. Yep.
Bye
All
for
right.
now.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye bye. All right. NC is here.
Hey, Father Fish.
How are you?
Good. So I just want to say, like, can I just do the giveaway and then leave? Or you probably
What?
can. Can I, like, help out with the giveaway? Or I probably can't.
The problem is YouTube.
Oh,
And you understand you know what I'm talking about.
like the age?
Yeah.
But I can stream by myself, so yeah.
Yeah, but I cannot do a stream with an underage person
Ah, okay.
on YouTube. They will give me a strike.
Ah, okay.
And I've already had a warning because I dared to show a tank that had dirt in it. Actually, it wasn't even a tank, it was a stream. She had a picture of a stream that had dirt in the stream, and they gave me a strike.
That's dumb.
Actually, they gave me a warning. It was dumb. And then they doubled down on it and said, oh, it was all AI. The whole thing was AI. Just so as a result, I'm really wanting to spread my wings and get out from under the dominating influence of YouTube. It's just not a safe or a healthy place to be. It
Yeah, yeah.
really isn't. And less so as it goes along. It's so censorious and controlling, and domineering, and financially abusive. It clearly is financially abusive. I mean, I've already told those stories. So, what do we got here?
I took your suggestion. By the way, I rescued some betas. Have you seen that video?
Oh, good for you.
Maybe you should watch that video at the stream since
Okay, I
it's show and
will.
tell.
I will.
Like, show it to the people. Is that okay?
What do you want to do?
Like, for you to put up the video after I leave, because it's show and tell.
How long is it?
It's like 5 minutes. It's not that long.
We'll see. If I get a break in here, I'll do it.
All right. And in here, we have sand, finally.
Wonderful. Proud of you.
Got the bag of sand. Sand in here. I still gotta, because I gotta move all the plecos out of the tank, drain the tank, put the sand in, take out the tank again.
Why is that?
I can't just dump the sand right in because it clouds the water.
Why not?
You can do that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'll try that.
Yep, absolutely. So long as it's clean. And that looks pretty good. I mean, did you have to wash that at all?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we'll put washed sand in.
Okay.
If you're washing it anyway.
I still
But
have to
yeah,
do this tank. I don't have enough sand yet. I'll do it later. And
okay.
this tank.
Yeah. Yeah, just pour it in.
Okay. This tank sanded.
Gorgeous.
And this is my 2 latest betas.
Is that dirted or just sand?
This is sand. This is dirted.
Okay, very good.
She's coming up to say hi. It's 2 girls.
Ah, nice.
Do you know what species this is?
Tell me.
It's a blood red plakat
Oh, it's a plakat. Okay.
from Thailand, where I'm from.
Right. Wonderful.
And I also have these. Remember I showed you last time?
Yes, the needle nose.
Yep, they're in my tank now. I have 2 of them.
Oh, wonderful. How are they doing? What are you
They're doing.
feeding them?
I'm feeding them the aquarium co-op brine shrimp and bloodworms and live foods like the
Okay,
microworms.
cool.
And you want me to see if I can feed them?
Sure.
Uh, so what I do is I just crush it up into like a little powder, and they just go right up and attack it. Look at that.
Look at that. Pretty good.
Yeah, and the rest I just hand them out to the betas and the goodeids and all the other fish.
Very good. Nice.
They're coming out right up. And yeah, that's basically it. And I'm actually really, really close to hitting 300 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, wonderful.
I need 10 more people.
10 more.
10 more. So
Get over there and sign up for NC. If you haven't done it yet, do it. Let's get them to 300.
I did a giveaway at 100, and I gave away one of my pins and the keychains.
Oh, my. All right.
So we'll do another giveaway.
For
Someone
sure.
local actually won my last one, coincidentally. So I just had had to have my mom, or actually they came and pick up the thing because they were local. But yeah, this beta, she has some cloudy eyes when I rescued her. What should I do?
Cloudy eye is a function typically of a change in pH.
Okay.
It happens when the water becomes acidic and it actually burns the cornea. So checking the pH and making sure that the pH is above 7.0 is step number 1. If that's not the case, then you need to look at bacteria. But more commonly, it's a pH adjustment.
Well, she came to me with cloudy eyes.
Well, there may be nothing you can do about it. It doesn't really cure itself. Once
Okay.
it's there, it's permanent. Uh,
Okay. But she responds pretty well.
yeah, it doesn't really seem to hurt the fish's ability to feed, so I would not worry about it.
These are some of my favorite fish I've ever owned, the needle noses.
They're pretty cool, aren't they?
Yeah, and also another fish I recently owned. Well, that was actually one of my in my first community tank. I deleted that video. I don't know why, but um, my first community tank had gravel, fake plants, and hang on back filter.
Right.
It was horrible. I'll tell you that. But now it's this,
That's gorgeous.
and I had hillstream loaches in there. Hillstream loaches, a dwarf gouramians, a few platies.
Yep.
That was 2 years
Nice.
ago.
Nice.
All right. Well, I'm go out because it's time to give away some plants.
Yeah, we're going to do that. All right. Thanks,
I want a
NC.
giveaway. All
All
right.
right. Bye for now.
Bye.
All right. So Brenda has a bag of stem plants that are special. It is a bag of 16 plants. It's either 12 or 13 species. So that is to say there are some doubles in the pack. This is what happens when you're counting out 50, 60, 12 bags of plants. No, what is it? At one point, we were doing 20 bags with 50 plants in each bag. That's 1,000 plants divided by 16. So we had 10 bags on one side of the table and 10 bags on the other side of the table. and two people, one standing there, one standing here, and a third standing down at the end of the table. And we each would walk down, pick up one out of the first 8, put them together, and hand them to the bagger, who put them in the bag, stapled it, and we went back, picked up 8, put them together. We did that until we were out of plants. When we're out of plants, the count somehow is never perfect. There always are some that run out before others. And so when that happens, we stop the automatic count and we put together bundles that are what we call specials, where there are 2 or 3 plants that are duplicated in the bag. And we charge less money for those specials. We usually have 1 or 2, maybe 3 such bags at the end of the process. So our farmer does a really good job of counting out the bags. So we're going to do one of those. We have one, but before we get there, Nate Messenger is here. Well, let's say hello to Nate. Hi, Nate.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
All right, man.
What you got to show us?
All right, I'll go show you that. This is a new hobby of mine and my son's. So, but I've been struggling with the cloudy water.
Okay.
Let me turn my camera around here. I've never done that.
Well, he turned it on. You just turn it around manually. Come on back up. Oh, there we are. Just turn it manually. That's good. Yeah. You got what's in the bottom of the tank? You need to unmute your mic, Nate. You're muted.
Sorry, buddy.
That's okay. Okay.
It's the gravel on the bottom.
Yeah, you got a couple of problems here. What I would do, what size tank is it?
It's just a 10-gallon. Just getting into the hobby.
Well, you could start over.
Okay.
10-gallon is not such a big deal. Why don't you order a 10-gallon bag of dirt?
Okay.
From my store. It'll take a few days to come in. And then take everything out, put the dirt in, get some sand.
Yeah.
If you can buy a bag of pool filter sand or any other kind of sand, layer 2 inches of that on top of the dirt and then refill it.
Okay.
At that point, you can also put plants in. So you might also want to order a bag of stem plants, which you could add to that.
Okay.
And that'll give you the tank you really want to have.
Yeah.
This is never going to clear up. The water is slightly green, which means that it's trying to achieve balance. So what I would do is, what kind of filter do you have in there?
This is just a cartridge filter.
I hang on the back.
Yeah.
Okay. And how often are you feeding these fish?
Every other day.
That's fine. Okay. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about the water right now. It's not the cloudiness. Looking at it is not from bacteria. It's actually from algae.
Okay.
Which is a good sign. That's not an unhealthy condition.
Gotcha.
Having algae in there is consuming waste. So that's achieving its own kind of balance.
Gotcha. Okay.
Feed sparingly. Go ahead and order the 10-gallon bag of dirt and 1 bag of stem plants.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Gotcha.
Everything is in that dirt. And then get a look, you're going to need 10 pounds of sand. You can get a 50-pound bag of sand for about $15 from the pool supply store
Okay.
nearest you. Uh, and then when you get all that together, break this down, take the fish out, put them in a separate container. It can be a bucket of anything
Okay.
with the same water and an air stone if you have it.
Um, is that air? I'm a knowledge on this aquarium stuff. Isn't what is
What do
what's
you
that?
have? Yeah, that.
Okay.
Put that in the bucket
Okay.
with the fish
Gotcha.
and the same water.
Okay. So drain it into the bucket and just put all the fish in.
Then
I got you.
empty this, put the dirt down, put the sand on it, refill it, put the water and the fish back in it, and plant the plants.
Okay.
You can do all of that in about an hour.
Okay.
Won't
Sounds
be a
good.
big deal. So just wait until everything comes in. And at this point, it's going to be after Christmas.
Right. Right.
So don't be too upset with the condition of the tank. It's going to be cloudy for a while, but it's not unhealthy.
Okay.
It's
Gotcha.
the only reason it is because you do not have live plants in there.
Okay. See, I just recently took them out because I felt like my filter for the hang on the back kept getting clogged up with by some of the leaves. It wasn't planted plants; it was the floating kind.
Oh, okay.
So it
They
was
were,
like clogging up my filter
yeah.
and my cartridge.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I just took them out recently, and then I got this. It's just not clearing up. So I'm just getting frustrated with it.
Well, you're going to be very happy getting a dirted tank set up.
Okay.
The problem with the gravel is it never works. It's never a permanent thing. You always have to be cleaning it. You're always on the edge of chaos with it.
Right. So when I do the gravel and then or no, the dirt and the sand, would I clean it like I do the
No,
gravel?
you don't touch it.
Okay.
You do nothing to it.
Gotcha.
You leave it alone.
You don't have to do anything with it.
That's right.
Okay.
And watch more videos.
Okay. Yeah.
Watch Father Fish videos.
You've been a great. You hear so many different views on how to take care of it, and it's just overwhelming to me today.
I know
So
it. Yeah.
this is great setup that you got going on with the video, and for being able to just reach out like this and communicate is so nice. So I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, Nate. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Yep. I'll be look forward to taking care of it.
Good. Come on back. Let's see things as they progress.
Yeah. Whenever. Yeah. I'll do that for sure. I appreciate it, man.
All right.
All
Bye
right.
for now.
Thanks,
you.
man. Merry Christmas.
You bet. Merry Christmas. All righty. Okay, we're going to do this bag. I'm about 500 comments behind here. Watch setup videos. Quickcrete is okay. It's dirty. That's the wrong thing to say. It's dusty, which is okay. It just means you have to be careful about stirring it up when you have the water. Let's see, I'm passing out a wrench here. To Yorkshire George. Set up a 5 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. Holy cow. That is 2 by 2 by 1, 4, 8, 32. That is 150 gallon tank. Spectacular, George. I'm impressed. Big tank. All right, so we're going to do another giveaway here. what do we do? The fish thing kind of worked. That was fun, wasn't it? Okay, so we'll do another fish. Um, Let me think of a fish. Oh, um, I'm thinking about doing a cichlid. I don't want to do something too obtuse because it gets weird. All right, I've got one. Let me write it down. We're going to do a cichlid. And I've got it written. And we will begin. Cichlid. We need the name of a cichlid. We have Jewel. Let's see. I gotta get down to the bottom here. I'm not. Oh boy. I like Akara. Corey, Jaguar, Jewel, Green Terror. Okay, moving along. Convict, Jaguar, Akara, Geo, Angel, Apisto, Firemouth, Checkerboard, Angel, Uwira, Christian. Christian. Here it is. Here it is. Look. Uwira. Christian. Christian got it. Look at that. Uwira. What else? Parto, Flower Horn, Red Devil. Keyhole, Oscar, Severum, German Blue. Midas, Blue Ram, Checkerboard. African Red Zebra, Red Oscar, Parrot. Angel Midas, Severum, Buna, Bumblebee, Oscar, Oscar, Convict MC, no idea, Akara, Hero it is. And that's it. Christian one. Christian, I've already got his info. You want to give it back, Christian? We'll do it again. He's got plants coming. He doesn't need a bag of stem plants. I'm gonna throw some extra stuff in. We do trade. I do trade with Christian for his fish, and I owe him big time at this point. So I'm going to be sending him all kinds of plants. You're so smart. Bluegill. Gupigan. Ant Cave. Well, that's cool. Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane. Swamp Beast. Only know some barbarians. What do you want to do, Christian? Do you want it? I'll send it to you if you want it. I'll do it again. Okay. All right. We're going to do it again. Let me come up with something else. Let's see. We could do a plant. That would be even worse. That would be impossible. All right, why not? Let's do a plant. I have a plant written down. No hints. I have a plant. It is the name of a species of plant. Tiger lotus, says 3G. Madagascar lace, says NC. Baby tears. Britta's not going to try too hard. Creeping Charlie, Java fern, bacopa, frog bit, baby tears. Okay, I caught up. Water lettuce, mermaid weed, Anubias, Cripwinty, Kabamba Val sword, sword buse, water sprite, flame sword, water crest, Ludwigia redroot flitter, Anubias banana, Anacris, Val, thank you, KP. Redroot, Val, Puce, Java, Anacris, Puce, corkscrew Val, wisteria, frog bit, crypt, duckweed, water lettuce, wisteria, rotella indica, crypt, rotundifolia, hygrofolia, Java moss, pearlweed, pathos, Ludwigia salvinia, water sprite, red root, frog bit, dwarf hair ass, abuse, hair grass, grace, hair, I don't even know how to say that, Hargrace, banana plant, Amazon sword, Valencia, cryptocarine, hornwort anubius, marijuana, Florida azure, Florida E scored, hornwort, Christmas moss, temple plant, LOL, hairgrass, dwarf lily, Monte Carlo, pearlweed, Sagittarius, Geophyllum polysperma, Ludwigia, hydrofolic, dwarf sage, pathos, dwarf sage, Aponogeton. Ain't nobody got it yet. Java moss, crypt, Java moss, hornwort, Java moss, green water, duckweed, all good guesses. Rotella, red ribbon, algae, albino umbuna, Kentucky bluegrass. Very good. Algae, primrose, Christmas moss, water lettuce, bamboo. You have heard me refer to it as my favorite plant. Hygrofolia. What's the question? Plant. Well, then looking for the name of a plant. Maui Wowie. Pothos. Parrot feather. Water onion. Swords. Madagascar lace. Bamboo. Dwarf sage. Lucky bamboo. Vallisneria, hair algae. Red lead Ludwigia, Val, mangrove. Tiger lotus mother sword. Hindu kush. Leaf, so star leaf. You need some music going. We do, don't we? Dark Star by the Grateful Dead. Hydrocodone, Japan. Red Flame, Radiant Sword, Nana Petite. Wonderful guesses. Red Flame. Romanique. Spirulina. Ligaria densa. Porthos. Ligaria densa. I need to check that to make sure. Ligaria densa. Let me run it. Nope. Not that. Not that. March, any Anubias, hornwort, no Anubias. March seed box, Elodia, pennywort, baby Elodia. This hornwort, no. Frogbit, no. Canary grass, Pogostemon, fern, astroturf. Wonderful guesses. Nobody's hit it yet. Elodia, pennywort. If I've missed it, we'll know. You can draw me back. And Fish Capade says, this is impossible. Oh, I missed it. Chris, guess who got it? Guess who got it? Right, exactly. Exactly. You weren't supposed to be playing, Christian. I mean, Rickia. Here it is, right there. Rickia. That's too funny. Let me go get some, show you what this is, since there's such a lack of familiarity. Oh, I need to go in the other room and pick some up. Be right back. Give me a little bit of Ricky and Brenda, please. I'll have her get some for me. Ugh. Oh, I need just a little. There's none in here. Did he? Christian B did. I didn't see NC, did he? NC, did you say Ricky? Brenda said NC said Ricky. Let's see if anybody's going to call me on it. NC, yeah, he did after the fact. At 7:38. Christian already got it. By then, I think. Did he? No, where did Christian? Thank you.
No, I said NC.
Yep, Christian did too.
Yeah.
Who was first?
I don't know. I didn't see Christian. That's not NC.
Didn't you? Yeah. Christian. I saw Christian, but there it is right there. It's at 7:17. Yeah. NC is down.
Yeah.
Much further down. All right. We're going to give it to NC. All right. And this is Rickia. And this is a really good example of how it grows. Because you find it very often in like filaments like that. But it grows into this really nice mat. It floats. So it grows as a floating plant. But you can put it down like on something and it'll grow on it. You can put it on a plant, you can put it on like a piece of driftwood, anything like that, and it'll grow right on it. It is a lovely little plant. Thank you very much. Rickia, we're going to send that to NC. He's been dying to win something. So. And he's got a new tank and needs plants, so we'll send him the bag of stem flames. That'll be perfect. Oh my. What are we doing time-wise here? 7:40. We got about 15 minutes. Moving right along. I hope Dina's okay. I hope she's in bed sleeping, actually, because she's pretty sick. Dwarf hairgrass is a plant. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, my. And see. We got you, NC. We got you covered. Donald Trump's hair. That's a good guess. Anubias. Right. Christian did say it first. That's okay. Also known as floating crystal wart. That's absolutely right. Floating crystal wart. It is a wart, like a pennywort, or what's the other wart? There's a poisonous wart. There's a wort that it's not poisonous. It is a wart, WORT, that captures insects. It's a carnivorous wart. Chaddock 42 is here. We need a camera and a microphone to be able to get you up, Chaddock. So work on that a bit. If you can get your camera on and get your mic turned on, we'll be happy to entertain you. Or for you to entertain us, depending on what you have in mind. Just keep it clean. Well, he didn't get it together yet. Hopefully he will. Just set up my second tag. This is Jab's creation. Who needs a wrench? Bob White Pothos. We need to get a wrench for him. Valerie. Amaridio. Add mod. Let's see. Jab's creation. Set up my second tank. Put 2 kilograms of aqua soil and 5 of river sand store bought. Well, it'll be good for about a year. So it'll be good, a good attempt, and we'll teach you a lot about setting up and running natural tanks. And it could last a little longer, but when it reaches the point where the plants stop growing, then will be time for you to move into a soil that actually is going to be able to sustain the tank for years to come. But that's a great start. Happy for you. NC feels bad. Why does NC feel bad? Don't feel bad, NC. It's perfectly fine. Not a problem at all. I screwed up the last one. You get to screw up one too. We all get to screw up. It's not a problem. I don't feel bad about messing up. You shouldn't feel bad about it either. It's nothing to worry about. Nothing to get yourself in a twist about. An ET for show and tell. House of Pisces. Jabs, you're very welcome, Jabs. And good luck with this. That's exciting. Happy for you. Bob White has a 120 with a bunch of hair algae. Yuck. Has some creeping plant and Nubius thrown to the top. Kind of fix it without a tear down. Yeah, absolutely. Just start pulling the hair algae out by hand. It's really not that hard to get rid of. It takes some persistence. But the thing about hair algae is that it is one long strand. It grows like this. It doesn't branch off. It's just a long strand. So if you pull on it, you can get every bit of it. What may be left is a little tiny piece that broke off, like at the end, and that'll grow again. So you may need to go back in there and pull it out again, and just keep doing that. Keep pulling it out, and eventually you'll get it all. And it won't really take that long. Embedded in the gravel. Well, there's an easy fix for that. Pour an inch of sand on top of the gravel. You should do that anyway because you don't want a gravel tank. If you have a gravel tank, put a minimum of 1 inch up to 2 inches on top of the gravel. That will get rid of that plant because it will suffocate it. It won't grow through anymore. Um, and you'll be able to get rid of the hair algae that's in the tank, and you will have a healthier aquarium than you now have. Empire of Dirt. Hello, hello, Doom Pie. Go to a hair algae barber. Right. Well, they kill the creeping plants. Well, if you've got hair algae embedded in with it, you might want to get rid of it anyway and just try to pull some out that is clean, that doesn't have any hair algae in it. Then you can replant that. 3G says shrimp love hair algae. So there you go. Put a bunch of shrimp in. But the sand is the answer. And Valerie is adding sand on top of stone right now. All right, Valerie. You go, Valerie. Yorkshire George just joined Discord. You send pictures. Bravo. NC. What did you win again? You want a bag of stem plants. Best way to get rid of cyanobacteria in the plant at 55. Cyano, it's C-Y-A-N-O, by the way, cyano. Cyanobacteria is a function of excess nitrates. Now, there are a couple of ways to get rid of that. One is add more plants. A second is add some sand. A third is substantially reduce feeding. Those things help enormously. Timothy says, skip the gravel, straight sand is better. Right, absolutely true. It not only collects it, it keeps it. Gravel doesn't keep it. It'll collect it, but it gives it back. It's a what's the word for that? It's an Indian giver. Did you ever think about who the Indian giver was? Who is the Indian giver? And why is that not an insult toward Indians? Because the Indian giver was the one giving to the Indians and then taking back. Right? Right? Am I right? Of course I am. Calling someone an Indian giver is not a derogatory term for Indians. It's not derogatory in any way. It's acknowledging that they were victimized by mercenary white men. There, I've said it. Lump me in with the yogos on the left. Can he keep angel and discus in a dirted tank? I do it all the time. All the time. All of my angels, all of my discus, some of which are in tanks together, all of them are in dirted tanks. Absolutely. Andy says I suit the beard better, especially Christmas. Never heard the term in the UK. Well, I'm not too surprised about that. It's kind of a native term. How long will the Father Fish soil sustain plants? Done properly, permanently. Permanently. The minerals in it are designed to last upwards of 5 years before they deplete. In that period of time, all of the cycling process will have established itself substantially to the point where plants that are dying will be converting through all of the processes back to nutrients for plants. So, in other words, the soil will be replenished by the activity of the food cycle, the food chain. or the living cycle in the tank. So that takes 4 to 5 years. The nutrients are designed to last for 4 to 5 years. So, and it does work that way. I mean, I have plenty of tanks that are more than 5 years old. I had over 400 tanks in Venice, Florida, that were 10 years old, that had been set up for 10 years and were supporting plant growth throughout that whole period. I don't think we have time to do that, NC. We're down to the last few minutes. Um, Old Faithful, which I'm going to be bringing into the store. So it's going to be here, and I think I'm going to set it behind me, so we'll be able to watch it as we're live. It's been set up now for 25 years. My challenge to you is to create a small enough tank, a dirted natural tank, that you can take it with you whenever and wherever you move, and keep it with you for your entire life. My challenge is to young people to set up that tank that will never leave their side. It will be a constant companion, and you will have it always. All right, yeah, and say post the link for your video. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, it's a great challenge. Oh my. All right, we're getting down to it here. The book. Let me get back to the book here. The book. Make sure you buy the book. Buy the book. The book is worth right now $29.95 as an ebook. In about a year, the price is going to go to $5 a month. That's $60 a year, year after year after year. If you buy it now for $29.95, you will be grandfathered in and be able to have that book for the rest of your life. And the life of your heirs, probably, because who's going to know? It will be permanent, as opposed to something you're going to be delighted to pay only $5 a month for. And the reason is this book is going to grow. It's going to become more, it is already the most substantial piece of work that has ever been published on the subject. It simply is. Nothing comes close to covering the depth and the breadth of material that is in this book. In addition, it contains countless links to articles, to videos, to additional research, to resources beyond itself. And that will continue to flourish. There will be additional chapters, there will be additional links. The book will continue to grow. We stopped it cold at a point in time. Even then, Tommy was busy putting together a chapter while we were trying to close the book so we could publish it. There were chapters already on the boards ready to go. There are concepts that we haven't touched yet that are so deep and such brand new breakthrough research that has happened even since the book was published less than a month ago. That's how up to date and current this is. So be sure to buy the book. Save yourself the money and the trouble of needing to go anywhere else for anything you could possibly need to know about natural aquariums. Buy the book. All right, what are we going to do here? We are going to do something. What are we going to do? How do I do this? Oh, okay. I think. Yeah, messed up. Okay, we'll just redo it. I'm struggling with getting the music back up here, but I'm gonna do it right now. Where's the word? Okay, I gotta do it. Hold on. Don't go away. Don't go away, man. Don't go away, man. There we go. There we go. Now let's see if I'm there. Yes, we are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to do it here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. One more step. And we're there. We're there. You ready? Yes.
As they swim about their home, I love my little fishies. As they swim about their home, when the sunlight shines upon them, and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found the peace that comes from watching my fishies as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Well, good night tonight. Wonderful to be with you all. It has been a joy and hope. See you again Sunday night. Love you all. Bye for now.